Hey there, Melissa with Help Club. Hey, we are so excited about our Holidays with Help Club book. If you haven't received yours, get it today. We're going to be covering today how to store and organize your Christmas or Thanksgiving or year-round decor. We're going to start with Thanksgiving. I think I mentioned that we had another little surprise coming up for y'all. You'll be able to find our printables that have labels for your Christmas and Thanksgiving boxes. So excited about these. I can't wait to use mine. In fact, I already have. This is one of my Thanksgiving boxes. So I usually recommend, actually while we're on the subject, I usually recommend clear boxes, but this one just reminded me of fall. So I grabbed that one up. The labels, I actually purchased my labels the other day so I could print mine out. So excited. They are 3 1/3 by 4 size that will fill up. You know, this was the smallest pack that I could find. So it comes with 150 labels. That's 25 sheets. So if you happen to have a group of ladies that you're in Bible study with, or you want to share it with your neighbors or your girlfriends, then that would be a great thing to do, and y'all can just divide those out. Hopefully, if y'all make some comments that you really like the labels in the comments below, maybe we can get our graphics designer to print us some 4th of July and some spring. You know, it wouldn't hurt to ask. So we're going to be covering how to store your decor. Showed you one box. I usually do recommend clear boxes. This one has candy cane, so obviously it is Christmas. When you're putting your labels on, as you noticed, I put it on the end. Don't recommend putting labels on the top. That way, if somebody's getting up in the attic to pull something out for you, they won't be able to tell what it is. The neat thing about the labels is there actually is room for you to say what room it goes in, or maybe make a note of what's in the box. I usually store like items together. So these are, and I don't normally store candles, but these actually have some candles, and this is pretty much all of my laundry room. So that's why it's a small box. One of the things too you want to keep in mind is when you're purchasing your boxes, keep them relatively small. So one, they don't get so heavy, and two, that they're just awkward. I don't know if you have basements, we have to get up in our attic. So, but that way they are reasonably lightweight that you could have, even the kids get them down if you like. For storing, especially for your fragile items, it's a good thing since you probably are ordering from Amazon and like everybody else, and have gifts coming and going. I save all of my Amazon packing paper, and I recycle tissue paper from Christmas. That way I know that when I'm getting ready to pack my decorations for the holidays, I have plenty of insulation and packing. Save all of your bubble wrap too. These come, these come in the mail. I order different types of things, and I save these little pockets. They are great for those fragile ornaments that will get broken really easy. So save those as well. So that's just how to pack and some ideas there. The other thing I wanted to cover was how you store, where you store your garland and things like that. Like I said, we have an attic, and in our Delighted to Decorate form, I had covered a section on damage, making a note of things that need to be replaced, things that are damaged. And this is a perfect example. I pulled one of our wreaths out. We lost a ball. Our attic literally gets hotter than Hades. We are on the Texas Gulf Coast, and it gets 100 and probably 15 up in our attic. But each one of my wreaths, I actually have a hanger for them, and these hangers, the door hangers, fit perfect on your rafters. So if you have that option to be able to hang in your attic, use this to your advantage. So all of my wreaths actually hang on the door hanger that they go on the door. So I just literally pull them down and stick them on my door when I'm ready. Another thing that I do, I utilize all of my rafters in my attic, and we talked about this in bow tying. There's lots of tools that to tie bows, and that you can just get regular old garbage twist ties. I'm big on reduce, reuse, recycle, and this I think came from a gift. It was an extra long twist tie that I thought was really cool that I could probably use for Christmas or something. But you can use these types of things in your attic to bundle. Zip ties are amazing. We covered that too in our bow making. But these, you could cluster them together, and when you do that, they now fit into they slide right into the rafter area, and they hold. And so that way you're getting things up and off the ground, the attic floor, or your basement floor, or wherever you store your closet floor. And that way you can use that space for your boxes. So these things can be tucked in those smaller areas. And that's literally, my attic is lined with greenery of sort, whether it's spring, summer, fall, whatever. Since I utilize my rafters a lot, most of your garland will have a little hook on it like this. So I get up in my attic regularly, and with my hammer and a nail, I don't use finishing nails for these types of hanging. I use big old nails like this. And I just hammer these puppies in my rafters so that I have plenty of area to be able to store all of my garland and floral arrangements. But hopefully those are some tips that will help you. One thing that you definitely don't want to store in the attic, if you have hot areas, if you're in a hot area like us here in Texas, are your candles. So you might want to keep those in a closet or in a room in your house. And if they are upright, if they're in a jar, as long as they're stored upright, they won't melt, and that's fine. But make sure that your like items all go together. Make it easy for the kids. If they're going to be able to pull those boxes down for you and unload them, they know what room they're marked. Is it your living room? Is it your kitchen? And things like that. So those are really great, and those perfect for the labels, to be able to put those names on all of these labels, exactly what room it goes in. And it also helps when you reload that box, you know exactly the items that you're pulling from the room and putting back in the same box. I hope some of those tips were helpful. If you haven't got your Holidays with Help Club book, get it now. You can get it on Amazon, or you can go to our website, helpclubformoms.com, and order yours for $11.99. And we were talking about gift giving. This would be a great idea to get for a friend. It's only $11.99, and believe me, she would love it.